It should be live streaming unlisted, so give me a minute.
Okay. Which means I can't see it. So.
Yeah, well, hold on. I'm trying to get it set up first.
Did you ever figure out why your mic was being dumb last time?
Nope. But I updated the graphics drivers, which reinstalled the, audio stuff, so maybe that has something to do with it? I don't know.
I don't know. Who knows?
Come on, am I streaming? There it is. Alright, edit. Erase all that.
It's probably a setting.
I don't know what setting it is. If it is, I haven't found it.
It should be.
Let's see. Alright, should be public now. Can you see it, yeah?
No.
Well, here's the link in TeamSpeak.
No, your mic's still messed up.
Well then, I don't know. Maybe I need to get a new mic. So, you're able to see it, right?
Yeah, I see whatever the screen is. I don't know what it is.
Let's see. Let's try something here. Let's try to pop up chat. Is there a way I can have this on top?
I don't know.
Zoom library. Options.
No, not that I can see.
Well, that means I can't... That means I can't see the feed. Brr.
Jesus.
I mean, I see the number of counters.
No, you need to turn my mic down.
What?
Or whatever. Because apparently I'm twice as loud as you are. In the stream.
Well, just
what number
mute
do you
me in the
have me?
stream.
What number do you have me on TeamSpeak? For my volume.
Should be 11. Yep, it's
Yeah,
what I had on before.
Yeah, that could be why.
Well, yeah, that's what you always been on in the past live streams.
Well, I always have it muted.
Well, then just leave the thing muted.
It's just weird trying to talk to you here and hear you 10 seconds later there. It's just really, really, really weird.
Alright, well, I'm pretty much going to try to do a setup for a video with the K&L changes, K&L trains Canadian Pacific's 462 and Union Pacific's Mikado, so this is pretty much going to be the behind the scenes or setup of what it takes. First off, I want to make a video. What route do I want to use? The Pennsylvania and Berwyn? Or maybe have it a model for a change? Or the Tidewater? Or the C&O route? Gold Country? Kickstarter route? Well, that's small. Don't get to go much far on this. You know what? I think I'm gonna put it on the Pennsylvania view sessions. Oh, I still have that. Alright, so create session. Let's go ahead and start the setup. So am I still live, yeah?
Yeah.
And in the live stream, my mic still don't sound right.
I would not. I muted it.
Oh, bother. Just seems to be problems one after another. Almost had trouble with my computer again. To the point where it didn't want to
Yeah, your mic is still being dumb.
Well, I don't know why.
It's just a live stream. So apparently, your computer and live stream don't like each other.
Well, it worked fine earlier. Before.
Are you sure? Because
Yeah.
every time I've been involved, and I've heard it, and it sounds staticky to me. Or weird. I don't even know how you would pronounce that. Or word that, I should say. Because it literally doesn't sound right.
I'll see. Alt-Z.
But on TeamSpeak, you sound fine. But on the live stream, you don't.
Audio.
Not even. Is it at a lower bit rate or something?
That's system sounds 100, volumes 100, source, headset, boost 0. So,
Yeah, boost is what would cause it, but it's never on.
No, so everything's just stock. So yeah, that's not the... I don't know what the issue is with my mic. I don't know if the headset is just going bad or...
No,
if the computer... Wait a minute. Well, I don't know if it's the computer that's still messing up and this is a sign that it's getting ready to break down again.
No, because it only does it in the live stream for the quadrillion million times I've said it. It's only the live stream. On TeamSpeak, you're fine. You're normal. Like, you don't sound any different. But on the live stream, you sound weird and creepy and staticky, or whatever you want to call it. I don't even know how you would word it.
I don't know either.
You sound 30 times different.
Yeah, I noticed when I look at the past replay that it's not clear as it should be.
Yeah,
Now
that's
what's causing
exactly.
the issue, I don't know. I wish I knew.
It's something to do with the live stream.
I don't know.
No, it has to
So, let's
be.
see. Okay, let's move the focus on the setup. So, thinking for the Canadian Pacific, I'll do a passenger train run here.
So what is the point of this video?
It's just to show behind the scenes of the setup of each video, and people wanna put in their input of what they want to see happen, or if they want to get involved.
Hmm.
This
Okay.
Pacific. Oh, I forgot the baggage car. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll have, I think 8 cars be enough. Or what the heck, we'll add 2 more and make it 10. There we go. Alright, so got the first passenger train. Then here we're going to add some background scenery with some freight cars. There they are. Rationale with the... Yeah, there's the Norfolk Southern. Well, actually, no. Let's keep it NNW. Oop. So we'll have a strain of NNW coal hoppers. We'll have another strain of hoppers. Come on, turn around. There we go. Oh, I didn't hit the copy button. Okay, so start another line of freight cars here. So with what to use? Gonna start with some boxcars. Let's see, where... Oh. So I have some boxcars. And then, let's see... Let's see, I have a flat car, have steel girders, yeah, we'll have that. And then, let's see, a rail gondola, of a C&O flat car, then put wood on it. I'll put some logs on. And then, let's see. Oh, come on now. Have some cattle cars. Get the gondola. Alright, so for these gondolas, put some gravel. Copy all that, and then so am I still streaming live, yeah? So let's see. Start putting some more boxcars down. Let's see. Where's some of the reefer cars? Here they are. Let's see. No, I don't think that's the... Well, I don't know what complaining scripts are, but apparently it's got to redo all that. So put some grain hoppers down. Or actually... So, got a look of a yard. And the reason why I keep redoing this is because I don't want to be able to use the same scenery over and over and make it look like nothing's happening. I want to always change the scenery to make it look good, like, you know, things have moved or things have changed around since last time filming here. That's why I always want to recreate the background scenery. Just
Okay.
to make it look like, you know, activity's been going on. So let's see. Yeah, center beam. And we'll have a... Okay. So mix that out. Copy it all. So, okay. Okay, so this looking good. Now let's go further ahead. We're going to have to throw the switch. Oh, I keep forgetting to have this in case people in trains want to talk. Alright. So let's see. I'm trying to think. Do I want to have a freight train come in through this way? Or do I want to wait further up the line? To where the freight train has to wait here. Well, actually, let's see where... Well, wait. Where does this section of track go to? Might take a different direction this time. Bah! Okay, so... If we go through here... Is there another station? Interesting. Wait, is this a station? Don't think so. What about this way? Nope. So, passing a power... Oh, well... There really no station out this way? It's just all industry? Hmm. 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 Interesting. Very interesting. So maybe I can do a two-part. Oh, I can Okay, so yeah, I think I think I'll do that. I think I'll have one freight train coming down the line here, and then another follow it up. So let's see, what kind of freight train? Okay.
The one that moves.
Thank you, Mr. Smart Alec.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's see. What engine should pull the freight?
The 90th one.
Okay.
I don't know. I just had a random number because I don't know nothing about nothing.
Well, you said the 90th, and that happens to be Great Western, or Strasbourg's number 90. So, okay. Unless the comment section wants to see another engine.
I doubt that. Because there's no one there.
Well, you want to be so mean.
Well, that's why I said I doubt that. I could have just said no. Even my bird said no.
Well, who asked your bird?
Either you listen to him or he bites you. So it's like, you got no choice there.
Oh.
You don't play no games. Literally.
Okay, so we'll have number 90. So what kind of freight train? Be a mixed freight? Or a Pacific General Goods? Or
How many choices are there?
a lot. Well, I guess I can have her pull a grain train.
My bird said six. My bird said six things.
6 things?
Attached to the train. I'm not counting the two you have.
Let's
So
see,
6 more.
What else? So what else do I want to add?
Do you have an oil one?
Oh yeah, definitely got oil. Or wait,
Do one of them. Do
Oh,
one of
sweet.
those.
There it is.
I mean, oil.
Yeah, well, let's
Oil,
see.
gas,
We'll
fuel,
have-
whatever. One of those. Which ones are the...
There's the tank cars. So I'm looking to see which kind of tank cars I have.
I'm just saying random things because I have absolutely no idea what you're doing.
Okay, so we got some tank cars.
I'm more of a car guy.
Yeah, I know.
More of a car guy,
So
not an actual car guy.
let's find a flat car.
Do a flat car with gold on it. That would be cool.
Yeah, don't we all?
Okay, do one with lumber, or do one with train track thingies. Whatever those things are called. You have anything like that?
I got some covered stuff that I can probably put on for goods.
Like what flat carts do you have that have stuff on it? Those are the ones I was talking about. Like, what do you have on them?
Can have all kinds of stuff on them.
Oh, you can put like random stuff on them?
Well, whatever will fit on the flat car, pretty much.
What about, do you have like a, what are those things called? Goodness gracious, I can't think. Construction vehicles. Can you put anything like that?
I can put like bulldozers on it.
Is that all? Just bulldozers?
Bulldozers or tractors.
Do a tractor. I don't know if I've ever seen one. on this game, or from your streams or whatever.
Let's see.
Oh, hush, bird. You're fine. Weird bird.
Okay, so
Well, it's just me and you right now, so.
let's see. Tractor. Oh, do a Magazine or Madison 3.
The giant train. Goodness gracious. Already.
Wait, no, I didn't want one. Where's the thing for 3 items? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Can 3 fit alright? No. Has to be 2. Alright, where's the load that has...
Oh! Do the bulldozer on the other one.
Well, what?
Do a bulldozer on one of them.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Or something construction-y. Can't really think of anything else. Put it on one. You don't have to put it on all of them.
I'm getting it. There we go. Couple caterpillar bulldozers.
Because in the live stream, it just keeps going delete, delete, delete.
Yeah, well, apparently there's a gap. And then here we'll have... Come on. Come on. There we go. Strasbourg caboose. Okay, so we got the first freight train that's going to be running in the background. So, let's see. Well,
Is that the only tractor you can do? Like, you can't do the other, like a bulldozer?
there's another one I
like
can
the one
use.
that moves dirt. Isn't it called a bulldozer?
Yeah, that is what a bulldozer is.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Do you have that?
Yeah, I already put it on.
No, not the same thing. I'm talking the one with the bucket that picks up dirt and has wheels on it.
Yeah?
The one you have is the one that pushes dirt. That's not what I was talking about.
These tractors here do that. They got the bucket loaders on them.
Well, I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the other ones. I'm talking about the big ones. Like the really big ones.
Yeah, well...
Because you see more of the ones I'm talking about than you see of those that you put on.
See,
I was just wondering if you could do the other ones.
you mean one of these things?
What? No, the bigger ones.
This
Yeah,
is
but
the
it
bigger
looks
one.
no, it looks like that. It's just a lot bigger. It's like 3 times that size.
Good grief.
You know, the ones that you see, the ones you see on the road all the time, that are, you know, they can pick up like, what was it, 6 gallons
You
of
mean
water.
this thing?
I just don't know what they're called. No, that's a digger. That's the thing that digs holes. I'm talking about the other one. The ones that dump the dirt into the ones that dump dirt into a dump truck.
Well, that's what these excavators do.
Yeah, but that's not the ones I'm thinking of. Yeah. I mean, that's one of those, but I was talking about the one that doesn't actually dig holes. It just picks dirt. It just basically picks up dirt and moves dirt. That's all it does. And it has the, like, 60-inch wheels or something.
This thing?
I wonder if it's called a tractor. Maybe it's called something else.
You mean this big bulldozer?
No, it doesn't dig holes. It just picks up dirt and moves it, like from a pile. And then it has arms and it picks up the dirt and it drops it into a truck. Like a dump truck? No, that just pushes dirt. And
Well, these red Master Fergusons can dig or pick up dirt.
no,
So,
the one I'm talking about has an actual bucket on the front, and it's huge, and it holds a lot of dirt, and that's what fills up the dump truck. I just I'm not 100% sure what it's called. I was seeing if you had one of those in the game.
I don't know. But what we got right now, it's fine. So I gotta add these features, because that's gonna play a role in how get these AIs to work correctly. So let's see. If number 90 is gonna be coming through here, where do I want her to stop? So, let's see. Put down a track marker like right here, so I'll call this SRC90 stop. Alright, so this is where I want number 90 to stop when she comes into the yard. So then let's see. So let's see, go to edit. Okay, so here we go. Number 90. I want her to drive to track marker right here. But then once she gets there, I want her to whistle. And then I think enable that. Okay, why is it taking forever to populate default drivers when it should only do it one time?
Good question.
Okay, well, we'll just redo that when we got all the locomotives down. So anyways, back through here, we'll have another freight train awaiting here. Let's see, we're going to make this one a coal drag, so we'll probably have Norfolk and Western 1218 pulling it. If I can see, NW Class A. So we'll have that one number 1218. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get the NW coal hoppers, and we're going to have a string of them. Alright, so how long is that coal train? Probably have it go down a little more. We'll have one more. Alright, so we're going to have this fully loaded. Alright, then for caboose, we'll have this. Okay, so this will... So what we need... Okay, well first of all, when 1218 comes through here, come her through the line, through the yard, and we'll want her to stop here. So we'll need another track marker. We'll call this NNW 1218. What? Come on. 1218 stop. Alright. So, but unlike number 90 is going to move right off the back. We don't want 1218 to start right off the back either. So let's see. So then here we're going to add this thing called a trigger, and we'll call this NNW. Okay, experience. I don't care about the overlay slot. Alright, we'll call this a 1218 depart. So I'll explain how this works when we get closer. So, okay, we're pretty much halfway set up. Actually, what's down this way? Oh, it's another coal mine. Well, you know what? On second thought, we'll move 1218 down this way. Okay, so we'll go ahead and delete the trigger for now. So is anybody saying any suggestion they want to see, you?
No.
Okay, well you let me know if...
Yep.
Wait, what? You cut out for a minute. Alright, so we'll have 1218 be coming through this way.
Yeah, I said no.
They said no, or you said no?
I mean, yeah, I'll let you know.
Oh, I was going to say, do I got something in my nose?
No, you got something in your face. You big disgrace. Kicking your butt all over the place. What?
Yeah, you ain't going to rock me. So,
Finally.
okay. Alright, so since 1218 is going to be coming through this way, we don't want her to start moving until after the Canadian Pacific goes over this switch. So we'll have the trigger here now. I don't care about the overlay thing. Okay, so... Ugh. Okay, so we got the NNW 1218 depart. So that way, when the Canadian Pacific engine comes through here, 1218 will begin departing. So that way, there's no risk of her throwing a switch and we're having a head-on collision train wreck. But then again, I may want to bring 1218 a little closer so she could be seen as I pass. So we'll bring... Come on. Yeah, I think that'd be a good distance. By the time I get here, we should see 1218 coming on this track. Okay, so... So we'll have the Canadian Pacific go through here. And just a fun fact, in the Atlantic Coastline video, the actually the Union Pacific Mikado was sitting back here with a couple flat cars of goods in the background when 7034 was crossing this crossing gate. So surprised no one noticed that. So then let's see, here we'll
Yep.
have some where's the here we go. We'll put some grain hoppers by this silo. So then let's see, Canadian. So Canadian Pacific will be stopping somewhere here. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to do a setup for the Union Pacific Mikado. So throw that. So, well, if my mic's still not sounding good, apologize. I don't know what the problem is. I haven't figured out the issue. I'm just hoping that this computer's still fixed, because something happened to it. Or it didn't want to load correctly, so... Oh, goody goody. One problem after another. So, let's see. Where is... Okay. So, once I drive the Canadian Pacific to the final destination here, I'm going to have Union Pacific Mikado here for me to drive for the return run. And you know what? Let's make it interesting. I'm going to have a freight train, but let me... Okay, so what kind of freight will I be pulling? Mix? I guess we'll do like somewhat of a mixed train. Wait, where's the... There, come on. Here we go. So we'll first have some flat cars, and we'll just put some more logs on. Let's see. Have some box cars. And let's see. Where are the reefers? Oh. Ah. So what is that one there? Then we'll have some tank cars with... Yeah, let's go ahead and make it diesel fuel. And then, what else? Oh, where are the USRL gondolas? Yeah, let's put some of them on. You know, Boston and Maine, okay. Boston and Maine. Louisville and Nashville, yeah. Frisco, oh yeah. So, let's see, we'll put wood chips in these cars. So let's go back and get a few more box cars. And then we'll put some more reefer cars. Okay, and then have another gondola, but let's put something different in. What to put in? Lumber stacks. That sounds interesting. Yeah, that'll work. And then right behind it, we can put some... Alright, where are we? Where are we? Okay, Puri Maquette. Some old rusty rails, yeah. Alright, so how long was the freight train itself? So then, on this flat car, flat stocks, what are they? Nah, let's put something else on. Railroad ties, ooh, perfect! Not as big as I thought they would be, but why not? Alright, then we'll have 2 more box cars, and we'll go ahead and fill them up. Reefer car. We'll have fruit. No, I don't want to rename it. I want to put a load in it. Fruit! And we'll go ahead and copy all that. We're going to load this box car. And then one less box car to fill. Alright. So, before I actually depart, or, well yeah, first of all, we would like to have a caboose, won't we? So what kind of caboose? What kind of caboose do I want to use? Ooh. Yeah, why not? Okay. Oh, bring that back up so I remember. Alright, so this freight train, or yeah, these cars are going to be out of sight. Hmm. Okay, so have that switched. Okay, so we're going to have this out of sight, but this train is going to be shunted in or pulled in by the good old Camelback. So we'll have this 1187. 1187. Okay, so we'll have 1187 push this train to couple up to the Union Pacific. And then what we'll need a trigger here. We'll call it Reading 1187 couple freight train. We'll call it that. Okay, so then what we'll need to do is try to put some more scenery here. So I think this time I'm going to have a goods train of boxcars. So yeah, this is all just a setup. I haven't even begun to actually record the video, so the setup takes a lot of time to get prepared and ready, and then not to mentioning the following test runs. So, and this is where I was going to invite Patreons to, that they get to help involve the whole setup, like stuff they want to see in the background, or stuff they want to do to get rolling, or basically behind the scenes setup kind of thing. So I thought I had a 60-foot Norfolk Western boxcar. Or is it under N? Oh, it is. Okay. So let's go to custom boxcars. Try the new Orange Orange Orange, now with even more orange than an orange. That makes a lot of sense. Oop. I'll try and get these boxcars. Ba 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 ba. The Pacific ship Union Pacific. The Milwaukee Road. The Canadian National. Great Northern Railway. That's the railroad that Grant was on. Grant as in the character from the San Juan trains. Yeah, not the Grant we know. Just try not to confuse you. Come on, boxcar. Wah. Boy. Boy. Duck. Goes. Oh, like I said, this takes a lot of time. So what other... Wait, try the orange. It has more orange than an orange in its orange. Oh wait, did the Tidewater route had a boxcar set? Let's see. TR... Oh, I guess they didn't. Well, what about the coal country? That was R... Was it R... Here we go, RP... Yeah! Oh, it's a rollbacks. Okay, well, we'll put 1. Or 2. Or a few. Oh, that's the... Oh, okay, that's what it was. RPPX. That was the... And yeah, they got, boxcars? Oh no, the scrap gondolas. Well, that's fine. They could be the last 3 on this train. So, okay, next up... We'll do a strain of, tank cars. So I just try to make this whole scenery to look like, you know, things have been moving around, that everything moves. Just to try to keep it more look lifelike, like things are changing every time you come see. So let's see, we'll have some more grain hoppers here. We'll have a boxcar here. We'll have a... Oops. We'll have a few empty hoppers. And then, let's see. Do a flat car. Or... Yeah, let's go to these groupings. Oh! Do, covered hoppers. Well, wasn't that literally the same thing as the Well, it's gonna be mixed freight, so it's gonna be all over the place. Okay, so we'll have, empty center beams. Actually, we can go back up to the 72, or was it 72 or 73? What was it? 73 foot, that's what it was. Put some of them there. So we're very close to beginning the test run. But there are a couple more trains I want to add for when the Union Pacific Mikado makes the return trip. So let's, yeah, let's do even more orange. Oranges everywhere! Oranges in your hair! Oranges in my nose! I don't know. It says now even with more orange. Okay, so where? Oh, we could do where are they? There we go. Trailer. Flat cars. We'll just leave them as empty because this will be just a row of empty freight cars. And okay, I think that's a fair amount of background. So, but what about the other side? Well, how far am I going to bring the Canadian Pacific? Where exactly do I want to stop? Probably stop here, so... Okay, well, I'll probably set a few series of empty coal hoppers in this area. But where's that BM... Was it BMB? No, not... Oh, it's BPR. Yeah, we'll have a series of these empty coal hoppers. Change out the style to make it all random because, of course, when a freight train's assembled, the appearance I don't think is required of how the train should be in looks when it's all in station order, so of course they're not all going to match. Okay, so that takes care of that one, and then we'll start this one with reds. Have that, then add the blue. We'll go back to that, then we'll go to this. Just completely all randomized. If what I said was even a word, I don't know. Probably not, but heck with it. Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Wake up and go to sleep.
No, I was here. I just had my mic muted when I was doing stuff.
Ah, so you're slacking on the job.
It's kind of hard to slack when everyone left. Or no one really joined, so... That's all.
Wow. I'm now getting two. Counter says I got 2 people watching, so someone else must be watching. Thank you for joining. If you have any requests in this setup, please put it in the live chat, and Yaya should read them to me. I would like to look at the live chat myself, but I don't have anything to display on it, and I don't have a second monitor, so that's kind of a pickle. Okay, so yeah, this will be fine. So okay, so we'll have 1187 shunt the freight train. Let's see. Alright, so we'll have the Union Pacific 2554. So wait, which way? Okay, the CP will be coming through this way. Okay, so... So, I'll be making the return trip with the freight. Well, the railroad crossings for where 1218 is parked right now. Getting real good distance, so... Okay, so... I'm thinking... Let's go ahead... Throw this switch. Oh. But that does remind me. I gotta set up for when the AIs come through this railroad crossing. Okay, so let's see. We'll use the... So you may be noticing I'm spamming these. Why? Because that's how the trains are able to hold their whistles. Because... That's nice. That's nice! Because usually when they go through one... Okay, you know what? Don't show me again. Thank you. So when they go through these... Oops. When they go through one of them, they only do like one blast or 1 second blast. But do them so much in a row, they will hold the whistle tone. Okay, so I'm going to be having a train coming once in each direction, so we'll do that. But then we'll have one, and this is another tricky, annoying part where gotta do it one at a time. And flip them around, because if I... Wait, am I using the... They should not be bi-directional. What? Oh, well, this is why it gets confusing. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to do... You know, I'm surprised that N3V hasn't had a thing where you can just click drag of how long you want the whistle be blown. That would make things a lot easier. So what I'm pretty much doing, I'm creating the setup for when the AIs do the railroad crossing whistle pattern. But doing it this way takes a while. Make it a little easier. Come on. Thank you. Okay, I think that'll be good. So we're going to do the same thing on this side, but hopefully with the directional, it'd be easier. Yeah, it'd be easier, but we'll still do the same short amount. Because I never know which way the things are going to be facing by default. Unless I use the bidirectional, then it won't matter. But since I'm having two trains going in different directions, it is going to matter. Okay, so when 1218 comes through, should go woo, 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 woo. Then when the other engine comes this way, same thing, woo, 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 woo. But actually, further here, when that other train passes by, we'll have it do two short whistles as it passes through. As in the whistle, hello. Okay, so now what kind of train going to use? You want, let's use the Milwaukee Roads Hiawatha. So let's see. M&H, no, there we go, Hiawatha. Alright. Hiawatha number 3. One, two, three, 4, 5, and we'll have the 6th car train that the Hiawatha was comprised of. Okay, so we'll have the Hiawatha sitting on at a site here. And then, oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so since we got the Hiawatha now, we gotta go over somewhere here to tell where the Hiawatha to go. So we'll probably go back to the other end where the Union Pacific was and probably put another track marker to tell the Hiawatha where to stop. So probably put her here, so we'll say alright, track marker. So let's see. Was it MILW for Milwaukee Road? Okay, so we'll call it Milwaukee 3 stop. Okay, so we're going to need to flip this so that way the train knows which way to enter or which way it should be facing that marker. Okay, so let's make sure we got all the AIs and oh, that's right, we need to put a trigger now to tell when the Hiawatha to go. So we'll need to go back to where we want her to start. Or when to start, I should say. So then for the return trip, I'll be on the Union Pacific, Mikado, and I'll be pulling into this siding. And then I'll place this. This is when we'll tell Milwaukee 3 depart. So when I get the Union Pacific here, that way the Milwaukee Road will come through. And actually for extra protection, we're going to put a directional here, so that way the Milwaukee Road won't come this way. But wait, what about the 1218 code? Okay, yeah, I gotta think now, since I'm having two trains coming through here. 1218 is going to be coming through on this track, so this should not affect her. This should indicate that, yeah, the 1218 is going the right way. Okay, so I don't know how long I've been live streaming, but all this time it's all been set up. So it takes a lot of effort to try just to get the setup going. Okay, so now we got all our track markers and triggers. Okay, so let's start with Strasbourg number 90. She will move immediately going into the yard. She'll blow the whistle when she's done. Then we'll tell her to turn off her headlight. Alright, so Hiawatha. Okay, so it was MILYW. Alright, so Hiawatha. Now here's why the triggers come in handy. We're going to tell the Hiawatha to wait for a trigger command. And where... Oh, come on. Here we go. Milwaukee Road depart. And we want this to be triggered only by... here, the Mikado. So that way, I can... if the 1218 comes through that trigger, the Milwaukee Road won't move because it has to be triggered by the Union Pacific, not the 1218. So we'll say wait for the trigger for the Mikado, and then we'll tell it to drive to track marker Milwaukee Road stop and sound a whistle or horn. Okay, 1218. Same kind of principle. We'll wait for trigger. N and W depart. But this time, since we'll be using a Canadian Pacific first, she will have to have the trigger wait by the Canadian Pacific engine. and then once that's trigger, whistle has to head off, and then we'll want it to drive to track marker 1218 stop. Oh, did I put a trigger for the... Let's see. Oh, come on. I can't remember if I put a trigger for the, for 1187. Okay, well, let's just fly back over there and double check. Okay, I think I did, but let's double check. Oh, well, yes, I did, but I put it on the wrong track. The Canadian Pacific's going to be coming through on this track, so that would have been really embarrassing. Okay, so we'll go back here, edit. Come on, why do you have to regenerate or repopulate the default drivers? If anybody wants to play the Jeopardy Think song, go ahead, because I don't know why this thing is taking forever to think!
Because you farted and you scared it away. That's why.
Did not.
It went steaming away. Did you get it?
Yeah, they got it.
What the heck was that?
I don't know. Must have been on your end.
I know it was. I know it was on my end, but I was just trying to figure out what it was.
Oh. Remove all existing drivers first. Why do I want to do that? Come on, hurry up so I can get the final rules thing so the AIs can cooperate and then we can get on with the test run. Or we can get on with the runs with the Canadian Pacific and the Union Pacific's Mikado. Ugh. Okay, it should not take this long to generate or populate the default drivers. Why do you keep redoing it? Okay. Let's just go la la la. Oh, let's go ahead and put another co-hopper there. Okay, that's good. Now let's go back to here, please. Oh, it was there, but then it goes, oh, please wait.
Please wait.
Ugh. If I had to send this computer back after less than 10 days it got back home, there is going to be some serious trouble. Brand new gaming computer, and it should last more than 10 days.
You know what you can say? That brand that you have, you can honestly recommend never buying. To, you know, people looking for one, you can honestly say, don't ever buy this brand because it's terrible. You have issues
But I don't know what the
a
issue
month
is
after.
exactly. I don't know if
I'm
they drive is
I'm
bad or
starting.
what.
I'm actually starting to think it's something else.
Like what?
And if it's that, that's gonna suck.
Well, it's
I'm
going to...
starting to I'm starting to think it's the motherboard. I think it's a faulty motherboard actually. Because if the solid state drive is fine, but the motherboard isn't loading, it could just be the motherboard. That's what I'm afraid of.
I don't know. The Windows updates didn't want to install correctly.
Yeah, but you said that you had the blue screen, and that's usually caused by the motherboard. Or
Yeah,
at least that's
well,
what
whatever
a
the
friend of
issue,
mine
whatever the
said.
problem is, it's going to be under the company's because it's still under warranty.
It should be. You've only had it a couple
Yeah,
months, and
it's a
it's
year
been broken
warranty.
since. It's been broken ever since you got it, basically. So
Alright,
yeah,
well,
better daggum. You should just tell him to replace everything inside the
so
computer.
let's see, CB,
God, there's something wrong.
we'll call this the CB, G2, and UP, I don't care, and the UP Mikado run. I don't care about the custom overlay.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, well, I wanted to try to get that done earlier, but it didn't want to cooperate either. I couldn't put in the pictures I wanted. Okay, out of curiosity, will it work? Alright, well, we're just gonna move on. Save, overwrite existing session, yes. Exit surveyor. Now we're getting to the part to begin the run. Drive session. So, however long I've been live streaming, it took this long just to get the setup going.
Almost 2 hours, something like
Wow.
that. Well, maybe not that long. Actually, I probably lied. Well, it was maybe
Okay,
6:30 when we
so
started, and it's 8 now,
I don't know what
roughly.
it was, but since I
It was
couldn't
roughly
get the
6:30.
thing, I'm just gonna have to do it this way. So I'm gonna tell the Camelback to wait for trigger. Couple freight train. So trigger by the Pacific, and then what I want it to do. No, not that. Blow the whistle, and then I want it to couple to... I want it coupled to the tender of the Union Pacific. And then I want it to decouple from the caboose. And I didn't put a track marker where I want to put it afterwards. And I forgot the thing to change direction. Oh no, it's right here. Did I change direction? We'll just tell it to whistle again.
2, 2, 2. There.
Alright.
I was gonna say I could try to get my bird to whistle, but I don't know if he'll do it.
No. So then, let's see. Quick time. What kind of time we want to do? We'll do about 7:54 in the morning. Alright, so finally, we are going to start the actual run. Oh crud, we're stuck on the station. Okay. Okay, so welcome to the first ever run with K&L Trains' Canadian Pacific 462 G2. With number 2624, so once again, excellent work as always, Steve, on these incredible, most realistic steam locomotives for trains. And speaking of that, this engine is, I don't believe it was an actual real engine. I think it was made of spare parts, because I don't know, it kind of looks like to me it has the front end of the Canadian Nationals S1B 3254, or like the superheater of the Canadian Pacific's T1 210-4s. So I don't think this is an actual real locomotive, but it does feel like it's a real thing. But regardless, it is still another incredible engine. Oh, watch the water level. Alright, finishing running the blower. So, the engine can be renumbered. I believe it has the animated bell hammer. Yep. And this engine's an oil burner. So for today's run, we're going to have the Canadian Pacific G2 pull a passenger train on the Pennsylvania and Berwyn. And what's this? We have a engine coming. So now, pretty much is where the point where I actually record the video. So when I record the video, I always do the run first. I do the intro and outro shots after the recording the main event. So for the first run, we're going to use the Canadian Pacific G2 to pull the passenger train to the other end of the route, and then excuse me, we'll use Union Pacific's Mikado to pull freight back here. So alright then, we're ready to rock and roll. Now let's get free from the station's grip. Alright, we're moving. There. We got number 90 pulling in. So far, that's a success. Number 90's been told to go into the yard. That's not to deal with the main line, so... And that indicates that she has reached her stop. Excellent. So that part works. By chance, how heavy... Oh, it's only about 750 tons, so it's not that heavy of a train. But yeah, this is, I forget what that word is, where you take spare parts of different engines to create something new. Like I said, it has the look of the Canadian Nationals S1B, the Canadian Pacific T1 series of engine. But, you know, despite of it being, was it fiction? I think fictional word means made up and non-fictional means true. But even still, it still feels like a real locomotive, like it actually exists. Full steam ahead! Does the stream still look good, yeah?
Yeah. Because there's two people watching, there's no comments at all. There's only two comments. There was hello and was that a clean reference? That was a while ago.
Okay, well, comes now the actual run.
I thought that was just a setup video.
Well, it's behind the setup, and it was supposed to be for subscribers' choice. Like, I'm demonstrating to my subscribers and viewers of what it takes to just get one video to work to get made. And as you can see, just starting from scratch of setting up, it took like 2 hours just to...
Something like that. I believe it was like 6:30 when we started the stream, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, so it takes time to get these videos done.
Yeah. Well, we'll know when the stream ends. We'll know. It won't give us time.
Yeah, well, ironically, when the stream ends, then comes the rendering part on my computer to see how long it takes to render the final video after all the recording. So that'd be another additional time, depending on the length of the video.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Sounds like a giant wait.
Sounds like a what?
Sounds like a wait.
Well, with the new computer, it doesn't take as long as it used to. But that's now that this computer stays fixed.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see if it lasts another 10 days. But I do not want to send this thing back a third time if it has to go back for more repairs again.
Wait, a third time? Wouldn't this only be the second time?
This will be the second time. I'm saying I don't want to have a third time.
Oh.
So, in other words, either they really fix it, or they send me a brand new one.
I honestly think they should replace anything that can be causing this issue. So if it's a motherboard, replace the motherboard. If it's the RAM, replace the RAM.
Well, that's the point, yeah. Whatever is defective, they should replace.
Yeah, but they said they fixed it, they didn't. So.
Yeah, well, I got a piece of paper saying they did, so we'll see about that.
I don't know how much I trust that from them.
I don't know, but
I kind of don't.
Just for now, let's just focus on the run. Let's enjoy the train. Okay, I was going to say, is that a signal or is that 1218 headlight? Alright, looks like a signal. Alright, good. So 1218 should now be coming. I guess I could have had 1218 brought a little closer still. I don't know, let's see. But this is why, again, why I do test runs. See everything will work for the final video. And is 1218 moving? Yeah? But she's moving slow. So, probably could need to adjust the timing on that. So what you're seeing now is going to be the official video / live stream of Canadian Pacific G2 and Union Pacific Mikado. I really hope my computer is fully fixed, so that way I can finally get on with these train videos, because I'm so far behind. About 86 miles an hour. It's pretty good. we're doing a good 86 miles an hour. That's pretty good for this kind of train. Let's see if I can get this real quick. Ooh, very nice. Oh, dang it, I forgot again. Alright, so we're reaching towards the end. Alright, now let's see if this part will work. Let's see now that the Camelback shunts the cars to the Union Pacific cutoff. Wait. The 1187 just go around? Oh, what? Wait, what? Why did 1187 go the wrong way? Alright, well, go ahead and stop the G2. Alright, so that would conclude the run for the G2. What? Wait. Wait a minute, the trigger was on this track. Wasn't it? So why did... Oh, good grief. This is why test runs are very important in making a video. Like, the headlights on. What? Continue with schedule, please. Okay, so while we'll wait for the AI to cooperate, we'll go ahead and get the Mikado ready. So yeah, another surprise that Kano Trains released. The, the Union Pacific's 282 Mikado. And again, excellent work as always, Steve, on these incredible, most realistic steam locomotives for trains. So what this engine comes with is, well, it's got the bell, animate bell hammer, working tender light, renumbered, and it can have a X for like extra train. I'll leave it on. So yeah, and I think it also has the secondary blowdown. Oh yeah. And I think the G2 Pacific had it as well. Or has it as well. I didn't really get to really check. And run the blower. Alright, so go ahead and line up the switches for the return run. Let's check on the Camelback. Okay, yeah, she's coming. See, she's a switcher, not a power horse. Oh, but that's still amazing. That is cool. So how much weight is the 1187 shunting? Ooh, 1,000 tons. That's quite a load for the Camelback to push. Oh, that is awesome. So I don't know why the wait for trigger command didn't work like it should. But as soon as I drove the Pacific through here, it should have gone ahead and told the Camelback to start proceeding and coupling the freight train to the 2554. Alright, here she comes with the freight train, so once we get the freight train, we'll be on our way. That is really cool. That's something else I want to try to do in these setups is try to get like the Camelback or the 060 switchers to do like actual switching jobs in the background. So I guess this is the start with having 1187 pushed the freight train to the Mikado. Alright, come on. Come on, AI. Come on, computer driver, just couple the freight train to the Mikado. Why'd you stop? Come on. She was supposed to whistle. Well, there's the whistle now. Alright. Alright, so now the freight train should be on the Mikado. The camelback should no longer be attached to the train. So, alright. Have the blowdown. That was to relieve some stress from things that didn't go right, but alright. Let's roll! Oh wow. Oh wow, we're only at 156 PSI? How long has this engine been sitting? Alright, well, to speed up the rate, we're gonna have a... What did I say it was? What was it? 2554. At the X factor. 2554. Ah. Okay, so reattach that. Oh no. Oh great. Now the thing is glitched where the thing's all frozen. Alright, I'm just going to have to eyeball the rest of this stream then. Because now I have no indicator of what the water level is, what the coal, or the speed limit, or the time, because now that's all glitched out. I hope that doesn't mean it glitched out the AI's response. Oh, bother. You know what? Let's do this the real old-fashioned way. Nothing. Nada. Nope. Well, I guess the only bad part is that's not going to be seen. Oh well. We're going to do it just like in real life. There's no things or... oh. Well, yeah, that's going to be interesting with the signals, because I'm going to have to realign some signals. Well, this is going to be interesting for the rest of the live stream. Okay. Actually, I'm not sure. Is there a way to tell how much coal is in the firebox by looking through here? No, not really. But yeah, we got different viewpoints of the engine. Ooh, wow, that sun. Pretty. And I believe the tender has the different viewpoints as well. Yep. Well, what the heck. I don't even know if these even work. I just watch them go up or down. So when the safety valve starts popping, we're gonna be rocking. Well, that works. The animated bell hammer, that's working. Alright, we're ready to rock and roll. Okay, well this is working, so I can just judge how much throttle you're using. Oh, but the cutout angle. Well, gonna have to wing that too, I reckon. Probably could use the same on this one. Now the only way to fix this is if I have to restart the whole session. Basically, redo the whole thing, so... Like I said, we're just gonna wing it right now. Well, so far so good. Doing about 30 miles an hour according to the speedometer in the cab. Not sure what cutoff is gonna jump on. Yeah, going to do it just like the real life railroader. That is really pretty. I can't really stay out in the exterior view for so long. I gotta literally now watch the water level based on this gauge, and I'm just gonna keep guesstimating the cold level. But we're still rolling. Oh, wow. Well, yeah, I didn't really watch the water. I let it get too full. About 40. That's pretty good for how heavy it was again? 1,000 tons. Maintaining 200 psi. Safety valve keeps popping, so that's a good sign. Maintaining our power. Come up some more. Rolling about 50 miles an hour. about 50. That's good. Roger. This route is just absolutely amazing. May not be very big, but it's still very beautiful. Wait, what? The speed limit and signal still works? And it... Oh. Oh wow, I thought that was all glitched out. So it's just the speedometer and the clock. And the fact that I don't have a cutoff trigger. Anyway, we're doing good. We're going 50 miles an hour. We're handling our own. We're making do without it. Let's go ahead and see. Find that switch, alright. Pull into the siding, which shall allow the Hiawatha to pass by. as we pass through this switch, the Hiawatha should be getting the signal to proceed. Alright, now we wait for the Hiawatha to be passing through and we'll be on our way. At least I hope the Hiawatha's on its way. Let's go find out. Not even close. Okay, what is wrong with the triggers all of a sudden? It worked on the cold drag, or it worked for 1218. This is kind of why I wish I could do like a private multiplayer with Patreons to run background locomotives instead of having to try to get these AIs to do it. Well, don't tell me that... Okay, it's coming? Okay, yeah, it's coming. Just want to make sure. So we should hear the air horn of the Hiawatha. Go back here and throw that switch so that the Hiawatha knows it's clear. There it comes. Yeah, the Milwaukee Roads Class A 442 Atlantic, Hiawatha. What am I stuck on? Alright, here we go. We're on our way again after the Hiawatha pass. On our way again.
Someone commented.
Huh?
I said someone from the comment group, and then left.
Well, what did the person say?
Mercury Wolf Ralph Annie said GTW U3B double heading with a Tusculana J2 on a heavy freight train. Question.
That was a question.
No, it wasn't that. Don't speak a change.
235 is another signal.
6235. What?
6320. 6325 or 6235. From the GTW, the Grand Trunk Western.
It says U3B.
Yeah, that's the same engine. It's classified as U3B from the Grand Trunk Western.
And then something about a J2 or whatever that is.
J2.
Yeah, Susquehanna J2. That's even how you pronounce whatever that means. I don't even know.
Well, we're getting near the end of the final run. And I've been live streaming for hours. From start to setup to final run. However many hours I've been spending so far, I don't know if I have that exact hours in each day. Time and money are both against me.
Well, then get a watch.
I forgot to set up the switch tracks for when I return free. Unless there's a way for me to get over, which there's not. Wait, what? Well, 1218 cold drag was a lot bigger. Well, again, this is why I do test runs. Make sure everything works, which, in this case, not everything worked accordingly. seems did work. So pretty much at this point, now that I've made the run with Canadian Pacific's G2 and the Union Pacific's Mikado, it's where I do all the thanking to... Wait, did I leave the water run? No, I didn't. Okay. So yeah, I do all the thanks and then the links in the description. So and then after doing the runs, I'll set up to do opening and closing shots, and then the rest of it is rendering the final video. So, well, hope y'all enjoy this, and I'm sorry if my mic not sounding correctly. I'm still trying to figure out why. I'm trying to make sure this computer stays fixed, or hope to. So well, I thought there'd be more people watching, but I was going to go do some runs on the Iron Mile after this, but I guess this will conclude the live stream, so hopefully I'll be able to start soon on the Grand Trunk Western video. And if you want to help support these videos, help keep these videos going, visit my Patreon page. And if there is something you think of that you would pay to do or see something I can do, let me know in the comments down below. But I'd like to thank everyone for being patient and bearing with me. I've been going through terrible computer problems and I don't know why, and just been getting further and further behind on stuff I wanted to get done as far as videos. And so hopefully, I'm hoping this computer is fixed and I can finally move on and get back to making more trains videos. So thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you again in the next one.